kind of feel like you're in Frankenstein's kind of like workshop.
Dry ice is a substance that can really help us create unusual images. I'm going to teach you in this class how to use it properly, how to use it safely, how to control the dry ice vapor to give you images that you can't get any other way. I've used dry ice on many occasions. I've done many shoots with it and I've learned how to use it properly. I've learned how to shoot people, particularly because that's what I mostly shoot, in a situation with dry ice vapor. There are a few safety concerns that we're going to talk about and make sure that you know all of those things, but we're going to have fun with it. We're going to produce some way out images. We're going to show you a video of a shoot that we did with dry ice, with Krysta, our model, where we got some amazing photographs. It's not a difficult thing to do. It helps if you've got a couple of helpers with you. It doesn't only work for portraits, it works for all genres of photography. We've used dry ice indoors and we've used it outdoors as well. You can use it for product photography, you could use it for still lifes, you can use it for any sort of photography. Use your imagination. I'm sure there are a lot of different ways that we can use this substance to enhance our images. So in this class you're going to learn how to use dry ice in your photographs. The photographs I take are of people because that's what I mostly shoot, but the principles are going to be the same no matter what you're shooting. The safety concerns are there. It's a relatively safe substance, but there are a few safety concerns to consider. We're going to go through those with you. Controlling the dry ice is a major part of what we do. It's a very controllable substance, much more controllable than smoke or fog. That's why I love to use it, because I know that I can manipulate it in the way that's going to make my images look the way I want it to look. You'll see lots of my dry ice images, mostly portraits, that I've used this substance in various different ways. I teach classes with this substance. I teach people how to use dry ice. So sit back and have a look, watch our video of our shoot, learn through the lessons about how to use this substance and what a difference it can make to your photography. We're just about to do a dry ice shoot with Krysta, our model. We've got a setup over here that gives us a corral for the dry ice. We want to try and contain it if we can. We're going to have Krysta lying down in that wooden structure so that we're going to be able to contain the dry ice within that area. Now the main light we're doing to start with is simply a speed light bounced off the ceiling. It's a very simple lighting setup that you can do. I'm going to be up the ladder shooting down on Krysta, so the light's going to be coming from behind the camera. A big soft light bounced off the ceiling. It's going to be an attractive light down onto Krysta. We're going to have the dry ice vapor moving around Krysta as we shoot so that we can change the looks of the shot. You'll see what we do when we get started, so here we go. Deb, you reach up and turn the flash on.
Kind of feel like you're in Frankenstein's kind of like workshop.
Hold it in. That should be it. That's it. Thank you. Just do a test shoot first. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, lovely guys, that's great. Okay, here we go. Krysta, I want you to roll your face over this way for me. Yeah, that's it, just looking straight at the camera. Okay, focusing. Okay, here we go. Lovely. Maybe bring this hand up a bit closer to you, just be careful with that, yeah? That's it, eyes to me. Yeah, turn your face up this way a little bit more, yeah? That's it, great. Looking good straight away. Just moving a little bit closer. Focus on your eyes. Okay, here we go again. Yep. Lovely. Okay. That's good. Yep. Close your eyes for me, Krysta. Great. All right, can we have a little bit more dry ice in the containers, please?
It's pretty cool. It's warm.
Yeah, it is warm.
It's
Yeah,
really
everybody
warm.
says it's warm, yeah.
Yeah.
Till it comes up a bit more. Okay, that's great. Good. Can you drop your chin down a little bit so that you're not quite so much? Maybe put that arm under your head. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I want that expression to look mysterious, not sort of bored. Not that you're doing badly, but a little bit more intense to the camera. Okay. Good. Yep. You put this other arm up over the top of your head.
Like over top?
Yeah, lay it down if you can. Yep. That's it. Good. Okay. That's it. Yep. Okay. Good. Try not to have fun. Okay. Lovely. Good. Drop this hand down just so it's near your neck. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Need a bit more dry ice. A little bit more this time, if you can. We've got $100 worth of it, and we've got to use it all tonight.
Is that whole thing full?
Hmm?
Is that whole esky full?
Pretty much, yeah. Put all of it in.
Where'd you buy the dry ice from?
There's a place at Tyes Hill. There's only one place in Newcastle you can get it. There's not many places have it anymore, but it's very expensive. Okay, that's good. Okay, just roll that face over this way a little, yeah? Okay, eyes to me. Good. Now close your eyes. Lovely. Just look over towards the other wall over that way. Yep. And try and keep the dry ice in there. Yep, thank you.
I have to do like the dead princess look.
Sorry?
So the dead princess look.
That's the look I want. Yes, exactly. That's good. Don't use it all up. That's good. Okay, give me the dead princess look. Great. Close eyes. Yeah. Maybe change the hands somewhere. Yeah, that's it. Good. Can you look at me? Yep. Roll your face over this way a little. That's it. Great. Okay, now what we're going to do is, Deb, can you grab the flowers over here, please? We're going to lay them down, probably on the other side of Krysta there. Just down there. Up a bit higher near her hair. Yep. Yeah, that's it. That's good. You can maybe shuffle your head up a little bit. Can you move your body up a bit? Yep, just so you can stretch your leg out a little bit more. Yep. Lay that knee over. Knees together. Yeah, that's it. Yep. And bend that foot up a bit more. Yep, but straight down. That's it. Yeah. Okay, great. All right. That's great. Just looking at me. Yep. Okay, lift your eyes up to look up here. Roll that face over this way again. Yeah, that's it. I want your head to be up a little bit more. We need something for it to rest her head on. Maybe some of that black cloth, if you can fold it up. Yeah, we'll give that a go. That's it. Yeah, does that feel better? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's great. All right, we need some more vapour, please. That's not going on the video, by the way.
Okay, in movies, do you think they use dry ice or smoke machines to create this effect?
That depends, they use both. Smoke machines are cheaper, but dry ice stays down, smoke moves up, so dry ice is easier to control. Okay, just turn the face over here. Yep, that hand there looks great. Okay, lovely. Eyes to me. Yep. Good. Can somebody grab those flowers, please, and lay them over onto Krysta's shoulder a little bit more. That's it. Good. I want the flowers sort of on her shoulder and her hair if you can. Don't be afraid to talk either, Krysta, because we've got you mic'd up so that we can get a bit of reaction from you and stuff too. Don't say anything bad about me.
Oh, no, never. You let me do cool things.
Okay, great. It's good, Krysta. Nice to meet you.
Good fun. Yeah, I'm just ready for bed.
So what we'll do for this one, we'll keep your legs there, just push one knee across in front of the other one. This one across in front of that one. No, just like that. Yeah, that's it.
I'm crazy, but I like...
All right, so we'll coordinate the hot water so that we can get as many shots as we can. Those legs are great. I mean the position of the legs.
I get what you mean. It's fine. Ask me.
I can get. You want me to get?
Ask, baby.
I'll get it for you.
That's it. Okay, now the bottom one. Okay, good. Looking at me, Krysta. That's it. Can we get some wafting happening, please? Just with the card, yeah? Well, just a little bit, yeah.
It's okay. Beat you to the punch like 10 minutes ago.
That's it. Okay, Krysta. Eyes to me, yep. That's it. That's much better. Head and shoulders, yeah. Can you move that hand up closer to your neck? Yep. That's it. Yeah. If you're uncomfortable, just sit up. Okay, all right, just sit up. Have a rest for a while.
That's right, it just gets in your eyes and makes it water.
Yeah, well, we don't want mascara running down your face. Tilt that chin back and close your eyes. Yep. Yeah, looks a bit like a coffin. Not that I've seen too many coffins,
Oh,
but...
that's sweet. I love always showing the behind the scenes because I just think it's so funny. Like people see the photo and they're like, that's so cool, I wonder how they got it. And so when you show people the behind the scenes, they're like, that's not how you got it. I'm like, sure, no it's not.
All your friends talk like that.
You talk like that. Yeah. It's how I refer to them when they're like being...
Okay, Adam,
I'm
some of your water in there.
I wouldn't say ignorant, but like just not knowledgeable in
Yes.
regards to how things work behind the scenes.
just-
Actually, they're easier to persuade. No, it's
Good.
because I work
Close
in
your eyes.
childcare. Very true though.
Close your eyes, yeah. That's it, great. Okay, open again. So what is dry ice? Dry ice is simply frozen carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide that's been frozen to a very low temperature. Because it is such a low temperature, it can burn your skin if you handle it. So be very careful how you handle it. I use a plastic scoop and often I use gloves when I'm handling the dry ice, but I try not to handle it directly. I try to use some sort of implement to be able to scoop the dry ice and put it where I need to. Now, dry ice, as I said, is carbon dioxide, frozen. Now, it becomes useful to us when it changes state into a gas. And it does that quite readily by just warming up. So if we can warm up this dry ice, we can produce a vapour that's quite controllable and quite safe. Because dry ice is frozen carbon dioxide, when it turns into a vapour, the vapour consists of carbon dioxide with a bit of water vapour in there as well. Carbon dioxide is the gas that we breathe out. So it's a relatively inert gas. It's not particularly dangerous. The only issues you may have is if you breathe it in for a long period of time at a high concentration. Then it may cause a headache or it may cause you to feel a little bit sick. But the types of uses we use the dry ice for, we use it in a well-ventilated area, so we don't have any problems. The advantage of using dry ice vapour is that it's heavier than air. So as opposed to fog or smoke that tends to swirl around and fill the room quite quickly, dry ice vapour falls down. It falls from a height down to a lower position. So we can control it that way. We can contain it on the floor or on the ground. We can put our subject in a situation where that dry ice is falling down over the top of them, because we can control where that vapour flows, which makes it much easier to control than fog or smoke. To turn the dry ice into vapour, we need to heat it up somehow, generally by placing water on it, because the water helps to warm up the dry ice, it helps to create the vapour, and it also gives us some water vapour to accentuate the look of that gas. So we can use room temperature water, which will warm up that very low temperature ice, and that will produce vapour, or we can use warm water, which will do it quicker and give us a higher volume of vapour. Now, we don't want to use boiling water because we don't want to make it dangerous to use. We just use hot water in the situation where I'm shooting, because I'm shooting people most of the time. And safety is a big issue. I don't want to be working with boiling water, so we just work with hot water. Just in case anything spills, it's not going to be a problem. So pouring that hot water onto that dry ice will change the state of that solid dry ice into a vapour, and it will flow out of your container or whatever you have it in. Now, accessing this dry ice in your area may be a little bit difficult. There are not a lot of outlets that sell dry ice, depending on the country or the region that you're in. We only have one supplier in my local town in Newcastle, but that's enough. I know that I can go there at any time and get the dry ice that I need. It is a little bit expensive. It costs me around about $50, $60, $70 sometimes to get enough ice to produce enough vapour for the shoot that I want to use. I generally get a little bit more than I need because I don't want to run out. I'd rather have a little bit left over at the end. Now, you also need to be careful about when you purchase your dry ice, because if you do purchase it early and you have to wait quite a few hours or even a day for your shoot to happen, then that dry ice could evaporate into the air and be disappeared by the time you go to use it, which happened to me the first time I tried this technique. I bought my dry ice later in the afternoon, and I meant to use it at about 10 o'clock the next day. When I opened my cooler, there was nothing there. It had all evaporated overnight. So when I use this dry ice, I try to buy it close to my shoot time. So I'll generally go and buy it 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock shoot. And that allows the dry ice to be there so that it's not evaporating into thin air. The other things you need to be careful of, if you're carrying it home in your car, make sure your car is well ventilated, because as that dry ice evaporates, it produces that carbon dioxide. So you don't particularly want to fill up your car, a confined space, with that carbon dioxide. So be careful about that. Keep your windows down, or put it in the boot possibly, or in the trunk of your car, just so that you don't breathe in that carbon dioxide over extended period. Now, storage of the dry ice obviously is a critical thing. We want to try and keep it in a cooler if we can, even though we can't find a cooler, no matter what substance you have, is not going to be nearly as cold as the ice itself. So any sort of cooler that we put it in is going to eventually warm up that ice. So we just go for as best we can. I use a drinks cooler to put my dry ice in, and it seems to keep it relatively cool. Anything that's fairly insulated, that's going to stop the heat getting into there, I try and keep the lid on the cooler the whole time before I'm using it, just so I don't let any warm air or let some of that carbon dioxide out. Now you can buy dry ice in a couple of different ways. The ice that I purchase, because it's the only stuff available, is in granular form, which makes it a little bit easier to use. I can just get a scoop and put the dry ice in a container in any quantity that I want. The other way you can get it is in block form, which means you may have to break sections off that block, which can be a little bit dangerous and a little bit more difficult. The granular stuff is so much easier to work with if you can find it. Now we've changed our situation. We've got Krysta sitting down on a stool here. We've changed our apparatus as well. We've got a box up here, a packaging box with a slit cut in the front of it, and we've hung it on this boom so that we can get this ice training down onto Krysta, over her face and over her body. We pour some warm water into the top. We've already got some dry ice in there. It will come down over Krysta, and we just shoot as we go through. Now, I need to shoot reasonably quickly because the ice vapour is moving around all the time. So I need to try and get Krysta's eyes visible in the shot. So I'm shooting quite quickly, and I'm shooting a lot of shots just so that I can make sure that I've got a couple to work. We've also got a backlight here. We've got a flash that's lighting the back of Krysta's hair and lighting that vapour as well. Plus, I've got a blue gel on a flash on the background coming up from down low. So that's throwing a bit of blue onto the background. We've got the background light, we've got the backlight on Krysta's hair, and we've got a front light with a softbox to light her face. So we'll do a few more shots and you can see what we get. Ouch. Okay, can you come forward for us, Krysta?
How forward?
I want you coming through. Yep, that's it. A little bit further back. Yeah, like that. That's it. Just, don't have to breathe in. You can just look at me. Okay, just step back again now. It's not working as well as I expected.
Do we have to be maybe a little bit more forward?
What we might do is sit you down so that we can drop that down a little bit more. No, I think we'll just sit you on the stool. On this stool.
I don't want no one below.
But not yet. We'll get this arranged first. So we'll drop this down a bit. That's what I want, yeah. Just I want your face showing through the front. Just back a little bit. Yep. Great. Yep, shoulders to the front. Good. Okay. Yep, just lean back a little bit. Yep. Forward a bit. Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah, we're getting some good ones. The early ones are the best ones because of all of the vapour and stuff. You ready, Krysta?
Every other event we don't have like someone filming it, so she was like, "What the hell?"
Yep.
Just like feels different coming down your head. Yeah, I'm like really cold, but like a weird cold, not like ice cold, just like I don't know. It's like in those really bad docos, like, you know, when they, like The Office, when they first start, they're like, that'll be me 100% if you had to get. Yeah.
That's me. You can call me the boomer.
You're the boomer guy. Be that guy. Oh, boomer guy? Yeah.
Yeah, there's some good ones in there. Okay, right. We're going to do another one, then we're going to change around a little bit, and we might get you changed after that. Okay. So we're going to put a blue gel on the background because Krysta's got this lovely red dress. Do I look like I know what I'm doing?
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's going to be very convincing.
I'm glad somebody's got faith in me.
That's why it keeps me around. Honesty is the best policy.
Okay, so jump up please, Krysta. Sounds like it.
What I need.
It's great. Now forget the 3 shots. I've forgotten all about that, Krysta. So just, yep. Okay. All right, that's good. Can we change outfits, please? Now we're going to talk a bit about the safety of using dry ice. As I mentioned before, dry ice is simply frozen carbon dioxide. So when it changes state into a gas, it gives off carbon dioxide with a little bit of water vapour, which is a fairly inert gas. It's the gas that we breathe out when we're breathing, but it's still, in high concentrations, can be a little bit of a problem. So I wouldn't expose a person to high concentrations of that carbon dioxide over a long period of time. When we do our shoot, you'll see later in the class, we had our model in a confined area, confined so that we could confine the dry ice vapour within that area. But I was conscious to allow her to sit up and breathe normally for a while before she laid back down in that gas, because if the vapour was there for a long period of time and she was breathing it in over a long period of time, she might start to breathe heavily. She might start to get a bit of a headache as well. Obviously, if somebody falls asleep or somebody is in that gas for a long period of time, it could be more dangerous. But over the period of time that we're using it, it's fairly inert and it's fairly safe. The other thing we need to be careful of is touching the ice, because if you do touch the ice, you can burn yourself. Try not to touch it. Use an implement, a plastic implement, a scoop or something to manipulate the ice and to put it in the containers that you need to. Now also when we're shooting, we need to be careful about the water temperature, as I mentioned. We use warm water to evaporate the dry ice into the vapour, but we don't use a temperature of water that's high enough so that it's going to burn, just in case we have an accident or we have some water spill onto a subject or onto one of our helpers. We don't want to cause any accidents. So make sure that your water temperature is comfortable and not over hot. Some of the models that I've used in these situations have said that the dry ice can feel warm when they're in it, particularly if they're lying down with the vapour around them. Some of them have complained that their eyes have stung a little bit or their eyes have started to water. So we've made sure that those models have been looked after as best as possible. We don't expose them for a long period in that time. It's never been a major issue. They've just mentioned that this can be an issue for some of them. Some of them are fine, others have a little bit of a problem with it. So look after your models, make sure that everybody's safe, make sure they're not uncomfortable, because you want a nice, comfortable, happy model to get the shots that you're after. So even though this dry ice is a relatively inert substance and the gas is not particularly dangerous, I'd advise you to read up and study as much as you can about it before you do your shoot. It's your responsibility as a photographer to keep everybody safe at the shoot, so you need to know as much as you possibly can about any substance that you're using. So research it so you can learn as much as you possibly can to keep everybody safe.
Hello and welcome to my talk show.
Yo! Tonight show with Krysta.
Yeah. Well, me and my sister always thought that we could do the A and K show because she's April and Krysta and it kind of just goes.
Yeah.
Or the K and A show because Krysta should be first. Just kidding. Alphabetically, she won.
And you want to stand there?
We never actually made one. I'm sure. You know what? I was interviewed and my interviews went on podcasts and I have the most views so far. People love hearing me talk. I've got 3 podcasts with over 10,000 views and it's like a little thing.
Nice. So maybe you should...
People do like hearing me talk. I don't know why, but they do.
You should plug it.
People like hearing me speak. It's not talk. Yep.
It's talk. talk. Conversation.
I'll give you some grammar lessons.
Someone else is interviewing me, so I'm talking and they're speaking.
Now they're speaking there and you're answering.
Yes, it's still talking in response to an answer.
Just come forward a little bit. Yep. That's it. We just want you on the edge. Yep. Good. That's it. I'm shooting a bit too quick for that backlight, but I'll get it every now and again. Yep. Good. Maybe 2 hands up beside your face. Yeah. That's good. Yep. Great. Just come forward a fraction. Yep. Okay, now straight to me. All right, oh, that looks awesome.
Looks cool. I'm like the least seductive person.
Okay. That's great. Yep, perfect. Pull them back closer to your face if you can. Yep, move your face forward a little bit more. Yep. Yep.
Eating one.
Yep. What we might do, I think, is sit you on a lower chair so that that vapour might spread out a little bit as it gets down a bit further. So we'll just give that a go and then we'll finish up. Okay, so yeah, this one.
Only?
Move your chair forward or lean forward a little bit.
Do you know when you see like the...
That's it. Yep. Move them in closer to your face. I still want to see one eye. Yep. Move the flowers in closer. Yeah. That's it. I forgot that I had that flash in the background, so it flared out every shot that I just took. Yeah. Oh no, it's not too bad. It looks creative. Have we got another jug on? Please. Okay, that's great. Yeah, okay. All right, that's nice. Might do 1 or 2, just with that little bit of vapour. Just turn your face this way a little bit, yeah? That's it, and your eyes to me. Yeah. Okay.
Come on down if the price is right. No, no.
All right, last one.
If the ice is right. That one goes in the video.
Very good.
I'm good.
Except I was standing in front of the camera when you said it.
Oh. All right, you get background laughs.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Want that icy look. Yep. Bring those flowers in a bit closer. Yep. Good. Turn your face this way a little. Yeah. Eyes to me. Yep. Okay. Good. Great. Okay. Wonderful.
It's cool. Bubble, bubble, toilet trouble. Yeah.
Okay, looking straight at me, yeah. That's it, good. Turn your face a little, yep. Great. All right, now the wafty thing might work here because we'll get a little bit up that background.
And it's okay, you can go hard on this one.
Here we go. Yeah, eyes to me. Okay, Adam. Good. Are we wafting? A little bit more waft, bigger waft. That's it, yep. Okay. All right. We might change our wafting technique. We might do a little bit more. Oh, it doesn't look cool. Might do the wafting from the front because I want it in front of that flash. How close is that flash to the background?
About, not very far.
Yeah, okay. So I want the wafting in front of the flash so that it picks it up. So we might waft from the front. So we'll do that again. And Adam, you can just stand over here and just do a little bit of waft. Yep. Okay. All right. We'll start the waft. Yep. Yep, bigger waft. Yep. What we might do is get the three of you working all at once, and we'll get Deb with some hairspray in the background. It needs to be in front of the flash, right up close to Krysta's back if we can. So you're going to get in the background, Deb, in front of the flash, just behind Krysta, and do tsh. Okay, yep, that's all right. I can just clone out those little bits. We need all the others too.
Hey, keep going, dude. You tell me when to spray, Mr.
Yep,
M.
spray now. Come on, heaps. Come on, don't be a wuss with the spray. Okay, step back, step back, step back. That's it, good. Turn your face, Krysta, yep. Nice to me, yeah. Okay. So, Krysta, can we get you down on your elbow so your legs are a little bit more extended? Yep, that's it, okay. And we'll just...
Move that, just spin it around.
Yep, no, just move it up a bit so it's behind Krysta's upper body. And we'll need to move the flash across too. Adam, please. A bit further. Yeah, there, that's it. Yeah. It's good. Okay, that's it, guys, I think. All done.
I really just, could I have the jug? I kind of want to pour a little bit in.
I'll just do a little bit to the end.
Like, it's so cool.
Oh, we've still got maximum stuff in there, haven't we? Okay, we'll do some more.
I want to take my photo.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Stay there. Yep. Okay. I'm getting that flash in my face, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's like
So that's a wrap. We did some really good shots tonight with the dry ice. It's a difficult thing to arrange, to sort out with everybody here, but we had a lot of helpers, so that made it much easier. Krysta was fantastic in the shots. We got some great shots of her. How did you find it?
Yeah, it was good. I guess like maybe something for your models when you're just being cautious, like turning and putting faces into the ice really makes their eyes water. It actually kind of hurts when you get down low to inhale a bit too much.
Don't say it hurts. They won't know that.
No, like it's a good like, thing, but
It's a good hurt.
Just to be cautious, so that when you're doing it, like, you know, sometimes you're going to be hiring people to come in and do it, and you just cautious for them, just so that you know what you're doing. And
Yeah, safety is a major factor always. We've got to look after our models, make sure that they're safe. But it's a great technique to try. Just check out the safety factors first and make sure you do it well. Okay, we'll see you in the next class. All right, great. Thank you.